all of the pain and suffering that I endured. But what really makes me think twice about it now, after being spiritually awakened, is that it was all a spiritual attack on me from my ex. And it was all orchestrated, just like the doctors were. And they've taken so much out of my body, and I had been, oh my gosh, I was blinded for way too long with the medical industry. It is just so sad how many times I was spiritually attacked for them to try to take me out, and it never worked because of my faith in the Lord above, God, my angels, Jesus. They were all there for me through it all. And they would just, my spirit team would just constantly show me, like synchronicities. They would show me, through music. I would get signs all the time. And it was what kept my faith strong, through it all, knowing that I wasn't alone. I just kept reminding myself that I was going to be taken care of because I had my mom in heaven. And at this point, my faith had became so much stronger after seeing so many signs from heaven above, from God, angels, divine source. But like when my mom passed away, I'd seen hummingbirds come up to me all the time, and I resonated. I had a gift my entire life that God blessed me with inside. I just wasn't able to understand that that's what that was. I always just thought I was like uniquely weird or a little bit off, because I was always like to myself as a child growing up and didn't have any friends. So I was always like my own best friend in a sense. But I mean, a lot of the times I would just be my own, like in my own world and make myself laugh. Like I'm just used to my own company, and especially in my own head, because I'm always talking to myself in my head. I have my own internal dialogue that is never off. It can be my worst enemy or it can be my best friend. It does sometimes make me feel like I'm going a little crazy, but when I started becoming more spiritually awakened, I started noticing that it wasn't me going crazy. It was God talking to me, because God's within us all. And I just want everybody to know that too. Like if you guys are going through that same internal dialogue, and it's like, you guys call it like a gut instinct, or you think that, like they say there's like an angel and a devil on your shoulder. That's true. It is, a spiritual warfare is inside of us. It's our subconscious mind. It's internal. It's everything. So yeah, if it isn't going to serve your higher self, then it's from the devil. If it is going to serve your higher self, make you feel good and laugh and love and joy, then it's from God, But then again, it was all spiritual attacks done to me. And it all just makes sense now. I was completely a victim. I just was also aware that I had free will, like we all do. We all know what's the right choice to make in situations that are toxic loop cycles like that. It's just whether or not we're willing to face our demons and have the strength to say no. And if we don't have the strength, then we need to lean to God, and we need to pray, and we need to pray, and we need to pray, and ask God in our hearts, and He will help us. He helped me. He healed me. I'm reborn. I love it so much. I haven't smiled this much in years, but yeah, scars, mental scars I'm sharing, physical scars. Like I said, I'm the light and the dark. I'm here to help those that are in a situation in life where they just feel like God won't forgive them, or they feel like they've sinned too much, that it's just like they're ashamed to face God or talk to God. Do not be. I can tell you, if you're thinking it, I've already probably been there and done that. The only thing I haven't done nothing like street drugs. I never did anything like that. God, no. I'm talking about like sugar booger, shrooms, mota, prescriptions, alcohol, and that's it. Which is still a lot. But as far as him siphoning my energy and making me feel so drained, I mean, I was dealing with a lot of attacks. It wasn't just spiritual. It was coming at me from all angles. And I really was put through the ringer. I literally was forged through the flames. And I really have walked through hell. I could map hell out for you guys. Since cancer didn't take me out, the next was me falling down the stairs at a haunted house. And that was when they discovered the kidney stone. And that was when I needed to have stents put in after they removed the kidney stone, because then they found out that my right ureter was 2 inches clogged or scar tissued. And there wasn't proper drainage from the kidney to the bladder because the ureter was scar tissued, closed. So then I had to get multiple stents put in to help that drain. Those were really painful. I can't even tell you how many times I was admitted in the hospital the last 3 years. It was all I ever knew. My only friends were the nurses and doctors. But, yeah. After all of that, I broke my back too when I fell down the stairs. I fractured my skull. I had broken ribs. I was 2 black eyes, bit my holes in my mouth everywhere, like my lip and my cheeks. But like 2 months after that fall, since that one didn't take me out either, they kept coming at me. These demons were. They were like, okay, this is like a woman with a cat with 9 lives. Like, what is it going to take? What can we do? We keep throwing everything at her and she keeps coming back. She's resurrecting. Well, that was when they tampered with my vehicle and I crashed and going 60 miles an hour and flipping it and hitting the ditch. And I re-broke my back. But during that accident, while it was spinning in the air, I felt like I was floating on a cloud as I seen all the glass shatter in and go in my mouth and in my hair and in my eyes. I just felt like I was on a cloud floating. Not necessarily outside of my body looking at it. I didn't see my body. I just felt like I was held in God's arms as the vehicle flipped. I just felt like I was just floating in his arms in the vehicle. I had no seatbelt on. I flipped 3 times. Flattened the whole top of the vehicle, which I need to post a picture or a video of that on here too. Flattened it completely. And I walked out the back of it and stood on the side of the road and waited for someone to show up, and my partner came back, and that was when the ambulance and fire trucks and cops came and tow truck. They said no one should have survived that. But I did. Surprise. So, yeah. And then after that, it was sepsis a couple different times. I had sepsis 5 times. Every single antibiotic in the hospital I was immune to. And except for 2 of them that could save my life. And those ones required me to be in the hospital for 7 days straight.
Looks like you forgot, once again, how powerful you are.